Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every listener out there, depending on the time you're listening to this. My name is Excel Osayande and I'm your speaker for today. Today we'll be looking at a very important topic. But before I get into the topic, I would like to ask a question. Have you ever wondered, how did I get here? How did I get here? Maybe you woke up one morning, you were feeling emotional, and you'd be like, how on earth did I get here? How did I come this way? How did I make it this far? How did I lose my focus? How did I get here? Well, I think I have an answer for you. Your habits brought you there. Yes, your habits brought you there. So today we'll be looking at habits as a topic. Now, habits was coined from a Latin word, habitus, meaning clothing. So you can say habit is something you wear. From the coined word, you can say habit is something you wear. But then, habit has different definitions. Habit has different definitions. I would say habit is your direction. Yes, habit is your capacity. Habit is your direction, it's your destination. Habit is something that just something that you just do, like you just do it without thinking about it. Like you just let me carry my phone, let me press my phone. That is an habit, like something you just do without thinking about it. Habit is a direction. Now, we have different kinds of habits. We have the bad, we have the good habits. Now, when I say habit is a direction, what do I mean? I would paint a scenario. Let's say we have Mr. A and we have Mr. B. Mr. A is a very carefree person. He lives his life anyhow. He doesn't care. He just lives like that. Wakes up in the morning, just lives to survive. And Mr. B is somebody that is intentional about how he spends his day. He makes sure that each day he gets to learn something really new. He gets to learn something new. He gets to learn something exciting. Now, let's say in 2 years' time, Mr. A is still surviving. He doesn't have a source of income. He does not have anything attached to himself. But Mr. B has gone far. Mr. B has traveled the world. He has excelled in his work, in his career, in everything he does. He has excelled. What do you think brought Mr. B to that point of excelling? Well, I will tell you for free. It's your habits. It's Mr. B's habits. It's Mr. B's habits. Now, habits is capacity. Capacity can be seen as character, and character is a compound interest of your habits. I think I will come again. Habits is capacity. Capacity can be seen as, let's say, character, the way you behave, the way you walk. Are you honest? Are you of integrity? Like, that's capacity. That's your character. Then character is a compound interest of your habits. In building character, in building the right character, habits are always involved. Even building the wrong characters, habits are always involved. Now, for good habits, we have different kinds of good habits. We have maybe habits of reading, habits of listening to podcasts, habits of praying, listening to devotions. Then for bad habits, we have scrolling of phone from morning to evening without doing anything, just on your bed. You have not even bathed, you are just scrolling your phone. Nothing done. That day feels unproductive. You have wasted that day. Time that you would have used to learn something, that you would have used to build something, you wasted it on scrolling your phone. That's a very, very, very bad habit. Now, I was reading Atomic Habits. I think that book is a very highly recommended book for everybody trying to build habits. And in the book, I found out that they are what we call habit loop. And we have the cue, which is the trigger. This cue is the trigger. It's something that tells your brain that, oh, it is time to do this thing. It is time to do this particular thing. It is time to pray. It is time to read. It is time to learn. Excuse me. Then the next one, habit loop, we have craving. This has to do with what you actually want. It's not action itself, but how it makes you feel. It's not the action itself, but how it makes you feel. How does it make you feel? How does this particular thing make me feel? You don't want to scroll Instagram. You don't want to scroll Instagram. You want to be less bored. That's why you're scrolling Instagram, because you feel like, oh, I'm bored. You want to be less. But what happened to picking up a skill, learning a skill? What happened to picking up a book, reading? Now, the third one is response. That is the actual habits. That's the things you do. Checking your phone, eating a snack, going to the gym, listening to podcasts, reading a book. That is what we call the response. And the reward, very vital. The reward is what you get after every single character has compounded into an habit. The reward is what you get. The payoff that makes your brain go, wow, so this is what can finally come out from this. That is the reward. And the kind of habits you build determines the kind of reward you get. I cannot build a very bad habit. I'm lazing around. I don't care. Like, I am just there, living to survive. And I expect to be rich. I expect to be like Elon Musk. It's not possible. Unless maybe peradventure you decide to change and you start building the right habits. That's when, okay, we can say Now, it takes 66 days to form a good habit, whether good or bad. The first time you do something, your brain is like, this thing is hard. I remember the first time I wanted to stay consistent on LinkedIn, and I was like, Jesus, this thing is hard. But here is me now. I am here. I am currently on 100 days journey, and I haven't skipped. It has been good so far. It's not even hard again. It's not feeling hard. It's just stress-free. That's what happens when you continue doing it. When you do it 10 times, 20, 50, over and over and over and over again, the brain begins to say, oh, this thing, I already know this thing is very easy. We can do it. It's very easy. Your brain is already saying, let's do this. It's not this one, let's do it. Like, it's easy already. That's how habits are formed. Your brain doesn't judge. It learns by pattern. Your brain doesn't care if you're building a muscle or scrolling for 4 hours. Both are just habits to your brain. The difference is, where is it taking you to? Where is it taking you to? Now, I want you to take a moment and ask yourself, is this habit voting for the person I want to become? This habit I'm currently engaged in, is it voting for the person I want to become? Is it helping me in the right direction towards the purpose to which God has called me? Or is it voting against that person? I want you to take a moment to think about that question and reflect on it. I want you to reflect on it. Now, your identity is literally built on the votes of your habits. For instance, if the habits you do today are voting for who you are becoming, then it helps to shaping your identity. But if not, it also shapes your identity, but in a wrong direction. In a very, very wrong direction. Now, there is this 1% rule from the Atomic Habits, and it says, if you get 1% better every single day for a year, do you know what happens? You end up 365% better. That is 37 times better. Because why? It compounds. Your habit compounds. If you want to calculate it, you can say the maths, it's 1.01 to the power of 365. That is 37.78. So if you continuously build the right habits for 365 days, then you have become 37 times smarter and better than the way you were the previous year. But if you get 1% worse every day, then you have basically become 0.99 to the power of 365 worse. That is 0.03% worse. You basically decline, like you decline to almost nothing. Okay, so everything I'm saying now, what does it mean? Like, what does this, she's saying 37 increase, 0.03 decrease. What does it actually mean? Now, you don't need to become perfect overnight. If you read 10 pages a day, you can even start with 10 pages a day is okay. That is 18 books a year. 10 pages a day, that's about 18 books a year. If you do 10 push-ups a day, that is 3,650 push-ups a year. If you save $5, or $5 should be around $5 should be around 7,000 or 6,000 plus. That should be about, if you save $5 a day, that should be about $1,825 a year, plus your interest, obviously. Then, if you study 30 minutes a day, that is 182 hours a year on that particular skill. Small things are not small. They are everything where you do them daily. Small things are compounding. They are what compounds into your habits. They are what compounds into your habits. Now, what I want you to take from this today is that your habits is your direction. Your habits is who you are. It is the world you are creating for yourself. If you decide to become 1% better daily, think of it. Who would enjoy? Is it me? It's not me. It's it that we enjoy. Is it that we go places? Is it that we go around the world? Is it that we enjoy? It's your money. You will not even give me from the money. But if you decide to decline daily, it's also you that will lose. I will not lose with you. You will lose alone. You will be the one broke alone. I will not join you, because it's your own decision. Just like the way when you won, when you build the right habits, you ate your money alone, you move around the world alone. That's just how it is. Habit is your direction, the direction to the particular place that God has proposed for you.